loving me. Thank you. Thank you, and welcome to Jimmy Kimmel Live. I'm your guest host, Martin Short. And I know what you're all thinking. Martin Short is way too famous to be doing this. And I am. So good night, everybody. No, I got such rave reviews from last night's show. I can't stop now. Isn't that right? I'm sorry, what was your name again?
Guillermo.
Exactly. This is my second night here, and I have to say, it's even harder than Jimmy makes it look. Ever since I agreed to host the show, I've been trying to get COVID. But I didn't, so here I am. Mom, can you believe, truthfully, that COVID is still a thing? COVID is one of those words we all hope we'd never hear again, like Scaramucci and Macklemore, you know. We have so much to get to here, starting with the heartbreaking news that everyone is talking about. Hooters yesterday announced they are closing dozens of their underperforming locations. Yeah, I know. Why is it that an underperforming Hooters is sad, but an overperforming Hooters is a brothel? I don't understand. This is a tough one for me on a personal level. The Hooters in Long Beach is where my kids had their first communion, so... Although, Kyle, it could be good for you.
Yeah.
Because you just opened that only well-endowed waiter's restaurant of yours, Senior Testicles. That's also what they called Chevy Chase. Now, listen. So, rest in peace, our dearly departed Hooters. Guess it's back to watching porn on iPad at Applebee's for me. I don't know. Okay, now, what? The producers are saying it's time for my contractually obligated Jimmy Kimmel Live Trump jokes. It's apparently a must around here, so is it okay if I do this material? Okay, here we go. There are reports that if Trump gets reelected, Melania might not live in the White House with him. Apparently, Melania hated her time in Washington, but she still might come to D.C. for state dinners and official events. Yes, that's when she really comes alive. I actually have a little empathy for Melania. I mean, she entered into this marriage, she had a certain expectation. And that expectation was that the average life expectancy for an American male is 76.3 years old. You know, almost every first lady has lived in the White House with her husband, except for Nancy Reagan, who spent most of the 80s shacked up with Mr. T. That's the only picture of them we can show on television. And while some may find it odd that we could have a president in a long-distance relationship, Trump's former chief of staff, Mick Mulvaney, thinks it makes perfect sense.
The former First Lady not playing a big role possibly in her husband's presidential campaign. Axios now reporting that she might not return full-time to D.C.
Look, this is the issue. When you are rich and famous and beautiful like Mrs. Trump was before she was First Lady, being First Lady can be a real step down. You lose the ability to go out. You lose the ability to have friends over. It can be a very confining sort of role.
Thank you. The guy who looks like the melted-faced Nazi from Indiana Jones. Maybe if Trump wins, Melania can just move to Canada. Because according to the story I saw today, there are plenty of Trump-like con artists up there, too. This is a cautionary tale about a woman from Ontario who hired a psychic to rid her home of ghosts and got a lot less than she bargained for.
The psychic told her to get rid of evil spirits would cost her $10,000. But after Marie Jean paid that money, he said he needed more because the evil spirits were too strong. She gave him a total of $46,000 and was told to get jars from a dollar store so they could be captured in a ritual.
They're going to have to be caught in these jars and captured and taken to Niagara Falls to be killed.
After that, she was told her life would be wonderful and this piece of foil in a frame would protect her. But then she was told the evil spirits came back and it would cost another $20,000. At that point, she felt duped.
At that point. Until then, everything seemed totally above board. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me 9 times, here's another 20 grand. Hilarious. Now, Kyle, let me ask you this. Did you hear the news about Starbucks?
No, what's the news?
Now, this is fascinating. Starbucks launched a new energy drink today. It's called Iced Energy. And it's the same amount of caffeine as 6 cans of Coke. It's true, and it's now available at every Starbucks, just in time for Joe Biden to shoot it up his ass before the debate on Thursday. Personally, I don't need iced energy, though, because I'm launching my very own energy drink, and tonight, at long last, I am pleased to unveil it to the world. Oh, hi there. I'm actor, comedian, philanthropist, and award-winning adult film star Martin Short. Perhaps you remember my first foray into pornography, Bang the Bum Slowly. People always ask me, Marty, how do you have so much energy? And usually I tell those people, get the f*** away from me, thanks. But I'm finally ready to share my secret with the world. Scientology. I'm just kidding. I ran away in the late 80s, although Travolta is still a chum. It's all thanks to my proprietary energy drink, Short Blast. Squid titties! With Short Blast, I have the stamina to do all my favorite activities. Jesus, Mary, and Joe Pesci! Each batch of Short Blast is brewed by me, unlicensed hot air balloonist Martin Short, with the finest ingredients: ginseng, electrolytes, green tea, and these pills from my couch, which I believe are expired Adderall. And a rare powdered extract from the leaves of something called a coca plant from the jungles of Colombia. Guaranteed fresh, because I smell each batch myself. Oh, it's fresh! Lucifer's rectum, that's spicy! So pick up a case of Short Blast today.
Excuse me, Mr. Martin Short, can I have some of your drink?
What did you say to me? I'll kill you, you son of a bitch!
Warning, Short Blast is categorized by the FDA as a Class 1A toxin, which may cause temporary blindness, adult acne, and pubic hair loss. Do not consume Short Blast if you have a pending drug possession charge, are pregnant, or plan on becoming pregnant.
Shut up! I'm pregnant and I drink it all day long! Where is that voice coming from? Ah!